Hello everyone, and welcome to the finale of Everyday Today's Menu for Emiya Family. As we finish up the DLC and do kind of a bit of everything here, I'm excited to get it done because, I've been enjoying my time with this, especially Lancer's story, which has been way sillier than I expected and also just more interesting than I expected. But I'm also just excited to move on, right? Greener pastures and whatnot. Get back to some other things I need to catch up on. First up, 3 kinds of persimmon hors d'oeuvres. As the white clouds of fall float on by one day, Lancer's given a pile of persimmons as thanks for helping an old lady and asks Shiro if there's any way to eat them other than just how they are. What does Shiro come up with? Yeah, eating them as they are is actually not super easy. I tried them like that, and the problem I have with it is it gives me like an allergic reaction like most fruit does. And I don't know what it is about fruit, but like I can't eat an apple. Like it makes my throat itch. It makes my lips hurt. And I don't know what it is. Most fruit is like that. Pea pods. But cooking it, hey, that solves it. I don't know why. I don't know how. But it just is what it is. And thank God it's finally become fall here. It is cool and nice out. 15 degrees, little bit of wind. All I need. It's so interesting how... Nice piggies, dude. How Lancer's DLC has the most items in the story. Like, he brings in things.
その通り。この量だ。ここに置いとくのも悪いから、とりあえず台所に置かせてもらうぜ。
I should see about cooking with some more of them here. Had persimmon smoothie from Starbucks that was really good.
あんなにたくさんの柿どうしたんだよ。まあそれなんだけどよ。
What is it with old people just having so many persimmons? Where are they spawning from? What a good guy. It's easy to forget he's a hero, you know? Oh. Well, that's where she gets them from.
俺じゃ向いて食う以外の発想しかねえが、坊主なら他の
Wait, you peel them?
んじゃねえかと気づいてよ。
Huh, okay.
柿ってのは向いて食う以外に
I guess that might have been my issue.
あの柿
Uh-oh.
分けてやるからよ。何か一つ考えてみちゃくれねえか。
果実を使った料理ですか。シロ、そんなものが本当にあるのですか？
There's so... I bet you there's tons of recipes you can do with persimmons. I'm gonna look it up right here. I'm gonna go to my go-to website. So all recipes, persimmons. Persimmon cookies, persimmon cake, persimmon bread, persimmon upside-down cake, persimmon cobbler, persimmon jam, persimmon pudding, deep dish persimmon pie, roasted persimmon burrata focaccia. Oh my god, that'd be so good. This is true. When I made the bacon wrapped one, it tasted like something I needed beer with. So much. I've never put salt on a watermelon. I need to try that. I've also heard grilled watermelon is cool. I mean, that's easy enough to get. Watermelon's mad expensive here, though. There's a reason melons are like a gift in you know, Japanese games and stuff. They're just mad expensive. Oh! Why don't you give that old lady some persimmon hors d'oeuvres as thanks? Additional roots? Really? What's going on? That's new. Wonder what that one's unlocking then. Huh. Interesting. I did do a few daily mode things just to see, and it's like, yeah, I did do it, but there's no way I'm gonna get anything close to completing them all, which is fine, because I'm gonna be real, it's just for little pictures and stuff.
一丁やるか
I'm not doing 100% for that.
頑張ろう。
That's if there's someone out there who wants to do them all, be my guest. However, I have other things that I need to do. There's too much in the world to grind recipes every day for months at a time. I think I will simply accept that my Let's Play is probably the most complete most people will see of this game, and that's okay.
その調子だ。
We're getting so many points, are you serious? We nearly got super perfect, but it's fine. One great, we can live with it. We got half the points we need. Alright, fry these bad boys. I definitely think the bacon here is a bit fattier than I'd like. Ooh, that's going fast. I think I don't like the taste of the fat. Ooh, okay. Like, fat is good, but there is too much. I want my bacon to be, a little leaner. It's one of the reasons why my family growing up, we didn't even have bacon very often, but what we did have often was turkey bacon, because turkey bacon is way leaner.
さすがは俺
And I did grow to enjoy it. I think it's better on its own, but it definitely has a very different flavor. It's like the fastest cooking one I've seen. That's like 9,000 some right there. Alright, let's fry them up. I love gyoza. Growing up, though, like, my family made gyoza quite often. Which, again, more proof that I was cooked from the get-go for being a weeb. But my family always called it goiza. They called it goiza, not gyoza, right? And it got to a point where I actually had to tell my mom, like, you realize it's, like, gyoza, right? It's not goiza. And, like, she was like, wait, what? It is? Like, she straight didn't know. Which is fair, but it's one of those things where you say a word one way and then it just sticks with you forever. And then you're going to be mispronouncing it forever because you've started it wrong. Okay. Drinking Buddy's Promise. Lancer's manga meat? Hold the phone. Is this him being like, I want to eat like Monkey D. Luffy? I need to know what that is. Are you serious? Is this Monkey D. Luffy meat? Oh my god, if that's the case. It's astonishing how much adding pepper and salt
一丁柿の
increases
大
your
玉の出来上が
dishes.
り
Like, when I first started cooking, I'm like, does salt and pepper do anything? I know they do, but it never registered as actually being important. Like, it was always like something that's good, right?
よく頑張ったな。
But you really start to realize just how much a little bit of salt, or a lot of salt in some cases, like how it affects the taste, right?
当然だろ
I remember the first time I made steak, and all I did was crush up some sea salt on it. That's it. I didn't do any sauces. I especially didn't do like ketchup like I did as a kid. And it was like, wow, a little bit of salt can make it amazing. Sea salt especially.
どの料理も柿の美味しさを損なうことなく見事に彩られていました。果物をベーコンやチーズと合わせるというのもなかなか思いつかないものですね。
柿を炒めたり揚げたりってのも意外だったな。
Mhm.
あったけえ柿っつうのも新
It's
鮮
like
だった
apple pie,
ぜ
you know?
柿をここまで洒落た料理にできるなんてやっぱさすがだな坊主は。
まあ、俺もテレビ番組でレシピを知ったときは強烈な
She
イン
was the
パ
type
ク
of
ト
guy to like
不
watch
自然に
TV
作った
and
ら
write down
美味
notes,
しい
you
って
know?
食べてたのも印象
Be
に
like,
残
we
って
need
た
to
し
do this.
それ
That's
が
me with video
柿の
games, I
オードブル
guess.
との運命的な出会いだったのですね。
Did you just say it was
レ
God
シピを覚え
that
て
made him
実際
find
に
them?
挑戦したこ
Okay.
ともタイガが美味しいと褒めてくれたことも シローにとって貴重な体験だったでしょう。
なるほどな。タイガの姉ちゃんで実験しようと思ったのか。
何を言うのです、ランサー。あなたにはシローの真心がわからない
Me
のです
when
か？
people say that Shiro is a super not deep self-insert power fantasy character, and I'm like, you don't get
で
it.
もセイバー
You
の
don't
言う
get
通り
it.
かもな。坊主の飯
Fate
には
anime
気持ち
onlys
みたいなのがこもっ
need
て
to
る。こ
go
の柿の
away.
オードブルを当てにして飲む酒はいつもよりうまく感じるってもんだ。
そう言って食事が終わってからもずっと飲んでいるではありませんか。
まあまあ、また家庭こと言うなって。坊主も早く酒を飲めるようになれよ。俺とタイガの姉ちゃんと
He's only like
三人
what,
で
2
飲み明か
years
そう
away
ぜ。
at this point,
まあそれも
right? Because it's
悪くない
20
かも
in
しれない
Japan.
な。
It's 20, so he's probably 2 years away at this point. Maybe even 1, depending on how much you want to trust the whole thing of when you start up Fate Stay Night. It's like every character here is 18, because if that's the case, the only way for it to work would be for Sakura to be 18 and Shiro to be a 19-year-old in the second year of high school, because sure, right, that's how it works, right? Yep. Hello? I've noticed that the game has been loading longer. It's very weird. Tsukimi Dango Lancer story. One autumnal night in October, Lancer is invited by Taga for some drinks while gazing at the moon, but Taga won't be home until later due to club activities and not having a 3D model for this video game, so Lancer says he'll help prepare for the moon, he'll help make the moon gazing preparations. I am very excited for Fate Extra Record, so we can have a very good super 3D model of Taiga, because then I can put her in like Gmod and then have her like hold me. If she's literally like a sister mom wife, and depending on like which of those matters most to you, she will take on that role. It's very interesting to think about. We love her here.
よ坊主、邪魔するぜ。
We're used to it at this point.
今手が離せないから適当にくつろいでてくれ。
なあ、その対応はあまりに雑すぎねえ？俺と坊主の仲じゃねえかよ。
慣れてるからこの対応なんだろ。だいたい一昨日も来たばっかりじゃないか。
この時間にランサーがいることに不本意ながら
Yeah,
違
you're
和感
pretty
はな
chill
くなっ
about
て
it
きました。
now.
ま、言い換えればそれくらい馴染んできたってことか。それよりタイガの姉ちゃん帰ってるか？
藤根なら部活だからもうしばらくかかるだろう。
チートばかし来るのが早かったな。タイガの姉ちゃんから月見酒に誘われててよ。
なんだ、お酒準備しといてって言ってたのは何かと思えば。
They
ラ
probably
ンサ
have
ーを
a
誘っていたのです
rather
ね。
large
し
drawer
か
of,
しそうなると
you know,
帰
alcohol
ってく
here.
るまで俺はどうしてたもんかね。
適当にテレビでも見てたらどうだ。あいにく俺とセイバーは準備で忙しくて
It's
な。
so funny he just comes over and
Nanda,
watches TV.
今日の夕飯の支度
It's
中
so
か？
funny. What a
そ
concept.
れにしちゃ随分手間をかけてんだな。
Again,
今日は十五夜だから
Lancer
準備するも
killed
のがいろいろあ
Shiro.
ってさ。
Like,
そのすすきも15やってやつに必要なのか？
ああ、十五夜にすすきは欠かせない。商店街でも飾ってる店は多いんじゃないか？
なるほど。今日はやたらとすすきが売れ上がるとは思ってたんだが。
この辺じゃ自生してないからお店で買っていく人も多いんだろ
that
う。
makes it difficult
言っ
to
てくれ
do
りゃ
then.
店長に頼んで分けてもらってきたのによ。
まあ毎年この時期になると藤根がどっかから持ってくるから。でも今年はセイバーたちもいるから団子を作ってお月見をやろうかと思って。
団子ね。酒の魚にはなりそうにないが。
You know, Lancer, with you, I'm
Ika.
sure everything goes with
Boza.
alcohol.
俺も何か手伝うぜ。待ってるだけじゃ面白くねえからな。
That'll be a big help. I'd appreciate it. Looks like you're more proactive about cooking now, Lancer.
なんだか
Yeah, you're
ランさんも
hopping in there right
積極
away.
的に料理するようになったよな。
ああ、自分でも笑っちまうが、ここに来ると料理するのが当たり前みてえになっちまった。
ランサーが台所に立つ姿も見慣れてきたよ。 最初は違和感すごかったけど
Was he?
さ。
I never really got that, but sure.
俺だってそう思うね。で、何をすればいい？
それじゃあ、ひとまず一緒に団子を作るか。それと、旬の野菜を使うけんちん汁の仕込みだな。
お、汁物か。肌寒くなってくると、あったかいものが
Soup
嬉
is
しいか
just
らな。
always welcome, man.
私は何を手伝えばいいですか？
I've known a few people who are like, I don't like soup, and I'm like,
調理の方
how
は手が足り
do
てる
you
から
live? Soup is just one of the, I feel like one of the most basic tenets of eating, right?
見事にすすきを飾り付けてみせましょう。
So much food could be
ほんじゃ、
classified
こ
as
っちは
soup.
月見団子とけんちん汁だな。早速取り掛かろうぜ、坊主。
All right. I forget what we do for
今回の
most of the
メニューは
dongo.
うちも結構な
Ready,
人数だ
chop,
から
stir,
月見団子
simmer,
は
simmer. Okay. Sounds good. We can do this.
よし、一丁やるか。
ああ、頑張ろう。
Is Lancer the servant with the most 3D models? I feel like he's in more games than Saber, because he's in like Samurai Remnant, right? That's weird to think about. All right, here we go. Ladle, bowl,
さすが
and then we
は俺
need the
ってな。
little plate thing, which I think is going to be out here. Yep. Perfect in 30 seconds. Sounds good. It's about as good as it's going to get. I've accepted that. Anything more than, 2,000 for this one's a good one. All right, lots of chopping to do. Like Kenshinjiru. Let's chop this all up. Today I actually made some, I mean, it's nothing special, but I had some chicken breasts and I fried it up with some fresh cut veggies, like some carrots, some celery, some green onions, some... What else did I have in there? Oh, red pepper, right? And I just threw it all in with some chicken on a pan, threw it in the oven with some olive oil, and then just a bunch of spices, including the Monster Hunter spice I picked up in Japan, which is the official Monster Hunter cooking spice. And man, that was I had that with some rice, and that was super solid. Pretty easy, pretty healthy, right? Like I ate it and I was like, man, I'm full, but I don't feel like, the grease or anything. Like, it was just a really solid meal. It's good. Nice, easy cooking,
さすがは俺
right?
ってな。
I think that's kind of the final evolution of cooking is not to make the most fancy meals, but rather to make simple and effective meals, right? Because anyone can make extremely fancy food. It takes a lot of work. What's more difficult is making that sort of food often, or reducing it to a procedure that is easy enough to replicate after a day of work, right? Like, that's, I feel, what really makes someone
さすがは俺ってな。
a real chef, a real cook, is being able to do those recipes after work for a group of people, right? That's what really sets it apart. Because I could do so many recipes, but can I do them consistently? You know? And I think I'm getting to that point. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Let's make sure we get a lot of points for this. Again, you can get it pretty early there. Okay. And we keep going up. Okay, down.
さすがは俺。
I love it when it stays on where it should be, because then it's nice and easy. Okay. Okay. And tomorrow, as a staff, we're going for lamb, like a full lamb, baby. It's gonna be real good. I love lamb. I really do. I think lamb is one of my favorite meats. It definitely has a different flavor to what I think some people are used to, you know, if they're used to just like their beef and their chicken. I really like it. Something about lamb is like a nostalgic flavor for me. And it's not even something I ate as a kid much, but I just eat it, and it like, I don't know, it almost reminds me of like ancestral food or something, you know? Like it tastes like something that's been passed down for ages, where, you know, most modern cooking isn't the same, but you just have some good like lamb and you're like, man, like I feel my people, you know? Even if I don't think natives eat too much lamb, maybe they like the mountain sheep, which I guess is similar if they're up in the mountains. Probably wouldn't be too many lambs, you know, sheep out in, well, where I come from, the plains of Canada, but maybe. Who knows? Be something to check into. It could also be the white side of my family. Hey, there we go. Big points, big points. Beneath a harvest moon. He looks angry. Nikujaga. Ah, oh, that is a big lobster. That's a full lobster. Nice. All right. Again, Dango is not something I would jump for joy over, but the tradition of it is important to recognize, you know? Like, you eat it and you sort of realize I'm eating history, right? I just think it's I mean, it's a big glutinous rice ball. You're not getting too much from it, honestly. The sauce is pretty good, though. You know, most of your thoughts seem to be, this goes great with my booze, or this would go great with my booze. Lancer, I'd say you have a problem, but I know it can't be a problem for servants, so I guess it's just who you are. Oh, man. Hashtag just teacher moments.
弓道部も大事な時期だからな。むしろ藤姉がついててよかったよ。
タイガが帰ってきたら改めて一緒に月見をしましょう。
The moon ain't going anywhere.
団子もけんちん汁も藤姉の分は取ってあるから。
酒の魚とは言い難いが、団子もけんちん汁も悪くなかったな。特にけんちん汁は体が温まっていい。中の具材も気に入ったぜ。
Good veggies are a great thing.
もちもちで美味しかったですし、いろいろな味を楽しめましたね。月明かりの下でする食事はきっと不思議な感じでしょうね。
まあ電気が消えてると何かと不便だけど、たまにはそういうのもいいよな。
ところで、そもそもの月見だけどよ。月を楽しむ以外にも意味があるのか？ただ月が
If the word archetype comes up, I'm screaming.
食ったり酒飲んだりはしないだろ
う。今みたいに月を見ながら宴会をするのは平安時代の頃からの文化って言われてる。
Interesting.
へえ。芸術ってのは俺にはよくわからねえが。
I mean, buddy, there's so many traditions with the moon in every culture.
ああ。だけど江戸時代頃になると豊作に感謝する意味合いも加わったみたいだ。
なるほどね。となるとこの団子やすすきにも何か役割があるんだろう？
ああ。すすきは魔除け。月見団子は月への感謝。農作物は豊作への感謝っていう意味合いがある。
あのすすきには魔除けの力があったのですね。
ま、確かに豊作はありがてえよな。米がなけりゃこうした酒も飲めやしね。
Yep. Everything comes back to sake with him.
俺としても腕の振るいがいがある季節だ。
It's like that song, like, you know, rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby a little bit tipsy. That's a country song. I don't like country music, but I had to listen to it all the time.
なんで日本人ってのはこんな時までおとなしいんだ？もっと心置きなく騒げよ。
そんなことを言っていると、せっかくの綺麗な月が雲に隠れてしまいますよ。
まあランサーの言う通りかもしれないけどさ、 たまにはいいんじゃないか。風流をたしなむってのも。
俺にはわびさびはわからねえが、形式ばらなくったっ
Oh,
て
he's talking about wabi
恵
sabi,
みに
yeah.
感謝する気持ちは持ってる。坊主もたまには羽目を外してみるんだな。そうすれば違った物
It's
事の
like,
見
come
方がで
on,
きるって
buddy,
もんだ。
don't you just want to go
羽
ape
目を外
sometimes?
すか。まあ、たまになら悪くないのかもな。
そうだろそうだろ。試しにどうだ？タイガの姉ちゃんが来るまで月見酒に付き合う
Boy,
っての
you
は。
sure keep pushing him to
いや、
drink
それは
underage.
遠慮しておく。
When did, like, the idea of age-restricted drinking come into play? Like, I feel like it must be relatively new. Like, maybe last 200 years in most places in the world, right? I can't see that being something that, especially in, you know, both Lancer's time and like Saber's time, like that didn't exist. All right. Well, let's start with the Nikujaga, because it's pretty simple here. Rich and piping hot Nikujaga. One winter's day, as the cold begins to descend, Lancer brings over some beef and potatoes and proclaims that he wants to eat something warm. After being badgered by Lancer, Shiro decides to make a typical homely dish. Meat and potatoes. That's common eating no matter where you are. Unless it's one of the places in the world that doesn't eat beef, in which case, I mean, I get it, but you'd replace it with something else. Potatoes are like everywhere, right? They gotta be. I feel like potatoes are almost everywhere. There's a few things that I feel like humans got it like really right away. Like bread. Like humans who made bread right away, like dang, they really got it. And like working with potatoes? Like it's so simple, but it's just a little bit of work in bed and you have so many
すっかり
dishes.
冬じゃねえか。この国は季節がはっきりしていていいね。
いいね。ではなく、何を堂々とくつろいでいるのですか。
相変わらず家庭な。
あなたのことですから、どうせまた
Mm-hmm.
シロの料理を
That's
当てにして
exactly
き
it.
たのでしょう。
当たり前のこと言うなって。
He's not even gonna deny it.
まあ、居心地がいいっつうのもあんだがな。そうだ、坊主。今日の土産はさっき冷蔵庫に入れといたぜ。
いつの間に。今日は何を持ってきたんだ？
牛肉とじゃがいもだ。
なんだその組み合わせ。
なんか肉が食いたくてよ。じゃがいもは安かったからついでに。
Man after my own heart.
相変わらず自由に生きてるな。何かリクエストあるんなら聞くけど。
ああ、そうだな。これって料理は思いつかねえが。
I think you'd be hard pressed to find a dish of
あったけえ
beef and
の
potato that
あった
wouldn't
かいもの。
warm you up.
それに牛肉と
Like
じゃ
that's
が
like
いもか。
peak comfy eating.
そうだな。
Oh hey, beef curry, beef stew, or even borscht.
ビーフカレー、ビーフシチュー。それとボルシチも作れるな。
Borscht doesn't really
そ
use
こら辺も悪かねえが。
potatoes.
なんかこう。
That's not a
日本っぽい
borscht,
料
I
理は
would
ねえ
say.
か。
Borscht is usually
なんだそれ。
beets.
日本っぽいっていうと。あ、
Actually, I'm very
肉じゃ
lucky.
が？
There's a couple places near here
肉じゃが？
that sell
どんな
borscht,
食
and
い
it's
物
like
だそれ。
pretty good.
もしかして
Maybe not as good as
そのままがいい
my
のか？
grandma's, but still
じゃ
pretty
がいも
good.
と肉。それといくつかの野菜を煮込んだ日本の家庭料理だよ。
煮込み料理か。ああ、そいつはありがたいな。その家庭の味って響きも悪くねえ。今日の晩飯はそれに決定だな。
そうと決まれば早速取り掛かろう。煮込む時間があるから今すぐには食べられないが構わないか？
ああ、多少手間と時間がかかろうがうまい飯のためだ。
それじゃランサーは具材を切るのと炒めて煮込むところを手伝ってくれ。
おう、任せろ。
Bro's not a saber, but he can act like it. Wait, no, he can be. But he's a little guy when he's
今
saber
回のメニュー
usually.
は和食の
We're not
定
far
番
from that, are we?
肉じゃが。
We're gonna be real
働か
close
ざ
to
る者
that
を食うべからず。
in FGO at least.
今回ランサーに
Cut,
はこの辺を手
stir
伝って
fry,
もらう。
simmer. Easy peasy. We just gotta get at least 3,300 in each, and we're good.
よし、一丁やるか。
ああ、頑張ろう。
All right. I've done these minigames so many times. I actually thought I'd get like super bored of them, but they're just kind of like, much like cooking, they just become routine, right? They just become a thing that you just get used to. Which again is, I think, a closer thing than like the Cooking Mama experience of like, here's like all these bespoke things you have to do, and they're like way finicky. I'm gonna be real. There's a lot of people who've played like Cooking Mama games and they say like it's like the pinnacle, but then like you actually go back and play those games and you realize they're like mad finicky. They are not the precise, you know, curated experiences people have claimed they are. They're like just very kind of not great. Cooking Mama on the Wii, I remember we got that because like both my sister and I were like, yeah, we played it on the DS, it's fun. And then like we played it on the Wii and we're like, this is bad. And that's when I kind of learned, okay, I gotta actually be a bit more discerning in the games I pick up for the Wii there. Mind you, I was lucky with the DS because I just had a R4 my dad just got me and my sister R4 chips and we just used those to play pretty much everything. That was really nice, right? And then finding websites that had the games on them early. Good stuff. Playing Pokemon Black and White early in Japanese was kind of peak. Back when it took like so long to localize Pokemon games. Like I played Black and White both like 4 times over in Japanese before I played it in English there. It was so good. I remember just playing it and just showing my friends, and I'm like, look at me, I'm playing the new Pokemon. And this was like high school, and Pokemon was still kind of cool among like people my age. So they were actually like, oh my god, are you serious? It was fun. Good time. There's actually a number of us that were playing Pokemon in Japanese at that point. You'd be astonished how much Pokemon you could play in Japanese. You'd be astonished how much a lot of games, or even living in another country, you can do in another language. You just kind of start to pick up on stuff. It's a nice thing. And nowadays, if you get stuck or something, the power of Google Translate, man, it's so good. It's obviously not as, you know, machine translation sucks, but it's also super useful on like Google Translate. A toast to good food. Did I mess up? Got that one. Yeah, Saber's destroying it. Shiro's there. We got about all of it. We just have to unlock Lancer's nipple and penis. That's the last things we need to unlock. I need to find peas here. It's like good peas, right? Something I can chop up and put into stuff. Oh, that was really laggy and missed the mark. Missed the mark a lot.
一丁こってり系ほっくり肉じゃがの出来上がり
Oh, slow transition.
いただきます。
うまいな。
Yeah, the triple piece. Now you put a little bit of rice in with it. Oh yeah.
いくらでもおかわりできるぜ
Though I mean, you're not stopping us. I've definitely learned though to try and not take seconds.
はあうまかったごちそうさん身も心も温まるってのはまさにこのことだな
じゃがいもがホクホクで大変美味でした。
How does it compare to Gawain's
具にも
potatoes?
しっかり味が染みていたし
Probably amazing,
初
huh?
めてにしてはよくできてたよ。
ああ味の染みたじゃがいもがこうもうまいとはな牛肉もうまかったこいつに合うのは焼酎か日本酒かいややっぱり白い飯が一番だな
Mm-hmm.
気に入ってもらえたようでよかった。 セイバーもランさんも意外と日本食
Shira's
い
like,
けるよ
here
な。
I am with a
これ
British
が日
woman
本
and
の
an
家庭の
Irish
味って
man
か。
feeding them nikujaga,
少し
right?
なんで家庭の味って言うんだ？
そうだな。たとえ同じ材料で作っても、その家々で味が変
It's
わって
actually
くるか
really
ら
similar to
な。
how, like,
それに
I went
味
out
付
with
け
like
だけ
my
じゃなくて
principal and vice
具の切
principal,
り
and like
方
my vice
や
principal's
それこ
Chinese,
そ
but like the
具だって
principal's
違
white,
うかも
I'm
しれない。
there, and you know, we're
ほう。
eating,
家
and
庭ごと
you
に
know,
そ
we're
れぞれ
having
の味
like
があるから
like kimchi and
家庭
stuff,
の味って
and
いう
you
の
know,
か
the
もしれ
Chinese
ない
vice
な。
principal's just like,
なるほどな。
man, I'm
そういう
feeling
こと
so
は
out of place
今日
compared to
食っ
you
た
two.
肉じゃがは坊主の家の味になるってわけか。
まあそういうこと。こいつは昔さくらに教えたこともあるんだ。
うん。料理がうまいとは思ってたが、
Buddy, I
ジョ
got
ーちゃんも
3.
坊主の弟子だったってわけか。
師匠ってほどでもないけど、さくらに教えたのはまだ中学生の頃だったかな。
まだ何年も経ってねってことか？いやはや末恐ろしい。いや、将来有望な若者たちだこと。マトウのジョーちゃんのことだ。その頃から料理の方でも才能あったんだろ？
She's pretty good, yeah.
最初はさくらもおっかなびっくりだったよ。
Okay, no joke. Rice
おにぎり
balls are
一つ
hard.
握るのにも苦戦してたっけ。
Rice balls are not easy.
さくらにもそんな
Rice
時
balls was
が
one
あ
of
っ
the
たの
first
で
things
す
I
ね。
tried to make, and I
さく
made
らは頑張り屋だからな。
the biggest,
俺
worst
が教え
rice
てやれる
balls
ことなんて
ever. It
もう
was
なくなりそうだ。
horrible. Looking back, I had no idea what I
こう
was
やって
doing.
家庭の味が引き継がれ
Now
る
I
っ
could
てわ
make
けだ
them a
な。
lot better.
言っとくけど、親父は料理はからきしだったぞ。俺の味は俺が返そうってことになるだろう。
そういう意味じゃねえよ。ここから先、坊主の未来の話だ。
For the soccer team you're gonna make with these 3 girls.
相手はよりどりみどりだ。
You ever play Xenoblade Chronicles 3,
おめえ
buddy?
は誰なんだよ。
That's how it's gonna be.
本命ってあのなくだらないこと言ってるとうちを出禁にするぞ。
悪い悪い。出禁にされちゃかなわねえから黙っとくか。
まったく。なあセイバー、このダメな大人に何とか言ってやってくれ。
いえ、私としては先ほどの話、とても気になりますが。
なんでさ。
About the family, the future family? Saber, I have some bad news. You actually won't be one to be able to do anything with that. It's a damn shame. Unless you incarnate. Would that work? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe? I can't believe the words, does incarnating a servant mean they resume their period? Like, I'm going to say those words. I want to die. Lancer's manga meat. The manga meat. One day in the lead up to Christmas, Shira's pestered by Lancer about wanting to eat some manga meat. After coaxing from Rin, Saber, and Sakura, he finds himself making the manga meat. Just the phrase manga meat is very funny. Like, are we gonna learn that this is actually like a real thing in Japan? Manga meat? Because I'm pretty sure if I type in Lancer's manga meat, I'm going to get a dojin. Did you know Lancer's very popular for dojins? Yeah. When I go to Japan, I usually look at the Fate dojins, and the Gil, Lancer, and Archer sections are massive. Probably even bigger than like the Saber, Rin, and Sakura sections. That's just a very funny set of words.
よーし、元気か坊主。今日もランサー様が来てやったって。
Lancer Sama?
ランサーじゃない。こんにちは、ランサーさん。
おっと、今日はジョーちゃんたち
Wait,
が揃ってたんだ
is
な。
this meant to be the Valentine's one?
野暮な
Oh,
買い物に
that's
来ちゃった
really
な。
funny. I didn't even think about
何言っ
that.
てんだ。まあいいから上がれよ。
まあ、お前らがいいならいいけどよ。こんな大所帯でどうしたんだ？
今日は皆でクリス
Oh,
マス
but
パー
it's
ティーの話をし
Christmas.
ている
Oh,
の
and
で
of
す。
course they're having fried
クリス
chicken.
マスか。そういや、商店街もすっかり飾り付けられてたな。
ランサーこそどうしたのよ。エミヤくん家に来たりして。最近ランサーはシローから料理を習っているのです。は？ランサーが？
Mm-hmm.
ランサーさん、お料理できるんですか？
おう、最初に比べりゃそれなりになってきたが、 しかしクリスマスね。
どうしたんだランサー。
おい坊主、何も言わずに俺に骨付き肉を食わせてくれ。
Bone on the meat.
骨付き肉。
Meat
そろ
the
そろ
on
クリスマ
bone.
スだろ。だったら俺の願いも一つ叶えてくれよ。
おいおい、サンタクロー
I'm
スじゃ
not
ないぞ
Santa,
俺は
dude.
しかも急に骨付き肉って。
I am the meat on the bone.
ってあれかしら、ローストチキンのこと？
いや、鳥の足って感じじゃねえな。もっとこうワイルドな。
そうなるとスペアリブみたいなお肉でしょ
Spare
うか。
ribs are real good. That's meat
俺
with
もいろい
bone.
ろ食ってきたが、何の肉かもわからねえ。
Oh, you
Oh,
literally
丸い
mean
肉に
the
な。
big dumb
一本
manga
骨が
meat.
刺さっていて、
それはもしやこのチラシに
That
書かれ
is
ているようなお
The
肉のこと
most
では。
adorable
おー
image.
そう
Her
だ
holding
よ、
up
これ
that little
これ。
Christmas
こう
thing.
いうのが
That's
食い
so
てえんだっ
cute.
て。商店街でよく会うチビどもが見せてくれた漫画にこういう肉が書かれててよ。
Oh, the kids show
主
you
人
the
公がそいつ
manga.
にかぶりつくんだが、それがすっげえうまそうで。
So, like, this
Eh?
confirms
What's that?
One Piece exists in the Fate
いわ
universe,
ゆ
you
る
know?
漫画肉ってやつじゃない？
Oh, they're literally calling it
現
manga
実には
niku.
こんな
Oh,
肉ないわ
okay.
よ。
Literally comic
おい、
meat.
マジかよ。俺のささやかな夢をどう
Oh, no,
し
I'm
てく
kind
れ
of
るんだ。
with you, bud.
かし
Because
い
I've
よ
always
な。
wanted to eat it, and then I look at
そ
it,
の店の
I look
チ
up
ラシにもし
recipes.
っかり
Like,
載
if
っ
you get
て
the
ん
One
だ
Piece
が、
cookbook, and it's like,
ランサ
yeah,
ー
you
さん、
take
これは
you take like
漫画的表現というもので、
like a full egg
で
and you
も
wrap the meat
なん
around
で
it
こんな形
and
して
then
るんで
bread
しょう
that,
ね。
and it's like that's an egg.
そうい
That's
えば
not
こ
the
の
meat.
チラシはどうしたんだ。
商店街で配っていたのをいただいてきました。何やらクリスマス料理のレシピが載っているそうで。
ちょっとチラシをよく見せてくれ。なるほど。
Look at
そう
how
いうこと
happy
か。
she is.
ランサー、その願い叶えられそうだ
Her
ぞ。
holding that up is the cutest thing.
本当か坊主。
ああ、見ろ、このチラシにあるレシピ、今のランサーに。
So we're
ぴったりだ。
making a facsimile
漫
of
画肉。今年のクリスマスは
we're making a
ガブッと
facsimile
い
of
こう。
manga meat. We're not actually making
なるほど。
manga meat. Okay.
漫画肉の再現レシピも載っていたってわけね。
まあ、あくまで形を模したものだからさ。
I
漫画
wish
そのままってわけにはいか
I
ないだろう
wish
け
there
ど。
was a meat that was like that.
ささやかな夢を叶えるには
I really
これで
do.
も十分なんじゃないか。
I'll be honest, I don't think I'd
早
ever
速
eat
こいつを作ってやろうじゃねえ
lab
か。
grown meat.
いや、今すぐは
But
無
if we
理。
could lab
これにやる
grow,
と肉を漬け込む時間が必
oh,
要
we
み
have
た
to
いだ
marinate
よ。
it for a while. If we could
おい
lab
おい、
grow
なんだ
manga meat,
よ。期待させてお
I
い
would
て、今日は食えねえ
absolutely
のか。
eat it.
まあ、今からやれば夜には。
いいじゃない、エミヤくん。面白そうだし作ってみたら？というか、私もそれ食べたい。
Can't believe Rin wants to eat Lancer's manga
私も
meat.
非常に興味があります。
Mm.
豪快な肉料理
Saber
も
also
例
wants
の
to
式
eat
を
Lancer's
深めますの
manga
で。
meat.
私も実物を見てみたい
Even
です。
Sakura wants to try the
どうする
real
坊主。
Lancer
嬢ちゃん
manga
たちもこう言
meat
ってるぜ。
with the bone. But you're helping out. I don't mind making it, but under two conditions.
わかった。作るのはいいけど、ランサーに2つ条件がある。一つはこの漫画肉の調理を手伝うこと。そしてもう一つは肉を漬け込む時間も含めて調理中は
You're
禁酒だ。
asking an
Huh?
Irishman to go cold turkey?
火や刃物を扱うんだ
That's
し、
too much
酒飲んで料
text.
理なんてしたら手元狂いそうで怖いだろ。
Half of that, you can't even see the last bit.
そんくらいで手元が狂うような俺じゃないがね。まあいい、わかった。飲まんということにしとくぜ。
よし、ならいい。じゃあ早速漫画肉作りを始めようじゃないか。
It looks like he looked right in the camera to say that. Time to make the manga meat. Okay, how are we doing this? I'm real curious.
今回のメニューはワイルドにかぶりついて食べるあの漫画肉。
Manga niku.
漫画肉なんて
My first time making something that looks like manga meat as well, but it sure looks
ボ
filling.
リューム感があって食べ応えもありそうだ。
Okay, well,
鶏
anything
の
else?
手羽元の骨と肉
That'll
を
make
切り離す
easier
とき、
cut
包
off
丁が
using a
難
pair
しい
of
なら
kitchen
新バサミ
shears.
を使うと
Oh, yeah,
やりや
that
す
would
いと
help.
思う。
Yeah. Okay. Okay, what do we got? Cut potatoes into bite-sized pieces or boil until soft. Cut broccoli into small pieces, boil until soft, then move to a cold water bath, drain. Cut peppers into star shapes. Okay. Chop into 2 to 3. I wouldn't do that. Chop onions into cubes. Cut the meat away from the narrower end of the drumette, the part closer to the wing. Oh yeah, we're tuliping it. Are we tuliping it over an egg? Because in that case, that is literally the One Piece manga meat. So turn the stripped off meat inside the tulip shape over the other end. Yep, that's what the One Piece cookbook says. Dust the with potato starch, wrap pork on top. Okay, so we're wrapping it. Okay. Oh, no, we're just flipping the inside of it. Okay, we're basically doing like bacon wrapped chicken almost. Well, pork wrapped chicken. Okay, so heat oil in a fry pan and fry onions, potatoes, broccoli, peppers. Once tossed together, mix in salt, mayo mix, mustard, soy sauce. Serve as a side dish. Heat oil in fry pan, cook meat over medium heat with pork seams face down. Add the mixed condiments tossed in a glaze. Okay, so it's... So basically you take the chicken, you cut the chicken wing, and then you tulip it up, and then you take that tuliped part and wrap pork around it, dust it all with potato starch, fry it up. Okay, sure. Sure. Let's see these. Get ready. Side dish. Stir fry the side dish. Fry the meat. Okay. This is a definitely an interesting one. I prefer this to the egg because the concept of taking a bite into like your manga meat and getting an entire just like fried egg in there, I want to vomit. I don't like egg. But this works. Manga meat, huh? I'm starting to get a little excited about it as well. All right, Lannister, time to get started. We'll be a balanced meal with some meat alone, so we need some vegetables. I'll take care of that. Yep. All right, let's see here. What do we need? Oh, everything. I need the salt. Wow. Oh, wow. Nice. That's a lot of points. Alright, so I'll prepare the manga meat, Lancer. I'd like you to cut the onions, potatoes, broccoli, and peppers. Dice the onions, cut the potatoes and broccoli into bite-sized pieces, and cut the peppers up roughly, since we'll be stamping them out into star shapes. The star shapes are, I feel, very unnecessary, personally. Like, I just don't see... I guess it's to give it, like, a manga design. We'll see. We'll see on the finalized dish, right? I don't know if I'd try this. I don't know. We'll see. Personally, this one's not high on my list of things I want. Is this the first time we're chopping broccoli? I love broccoli. Broccoli's like... What a perfect veggie. Getting lots of points for this. Alright. Nice stuff. Alright, we're finished parboiling the potatoes and broccoli cut up. Peppers have been cut into star shapes. Coat and fry this and the other cut up ingredients in the special sauce. Salt, pepper, mustard powder, soy sauce, the mayonnaise base for the special sauce. The flavor's a little on the strong side, but it tastes good. Yeah, that's a pretty strong sauce there, but well, that's just the fastest one yet. I do think Japanese mayonnaise is like one of the first things that you really gotta accept is if you're making a recipe from this game, like it's a whole different ingredient. I got some here. I can get Koopy mayonnaise here, which is pretty much the go-to Japanese brand. And it's real good because I use it for salad dressings mostly. Okay. Another 5,001. I think we got enough points, honestly. Oh. Okay, so they're a lot smaller. But yeah, so basically it's, you take the, you cut the meat off the middle, you tulip it up, and then wrap it in pork. Okay. Yeah, it's small, it's closer to a manga meat, but it's not exactly there. Let's get into making the manga meat. Lancer, I've already prepared the manga meat. Start by frying it. I've made a sauce using soy sauce, sake, mirin, sugar, and grated ginger. Ooh, that'd be good. That ginger would be so good. We're doing that. I'll try plating the fried broccoli and star-shaped peppers with a bit of Christmas flair to go with the manga meat. Okay. See how fast I go. Oh, it's going pretty fast. It's going pretty fast. It's going pretty fast. Oh, too fast. Okay. Maybe not that fast. Okay, let's go like halfway. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, cringe. Well, someone's gonna have to eat the undercooked. Right? Nothing has ever gone wrong with people eating undercooked chicken. It's totally safe, he said, gritting his teeth. Shoutouts to people who talk about eating like not raw, but like they say like, yeah, I like my chicken, I like it rare. It's like, oh, rare chicken? Wow, you're gonna die. Very nice. Big points, big points. Monster's manga meat has been recipe unlocked. Look at him! He's got little drumsticks. Summer outfit standard. Lancer's manga meat does not unlock his manga meat, but unlocks his nip-nops. That would have been really funny if you needed to beat this to unlock his Pinor. That would have been really funny. Oh yeah, I see. It's meant to be like that. That broccoli tree, I see what they're getting with it, but it does just kind of look like a big mound of green. It does look a little. You know what? It's funny because like it is the closest facsimile to manga meat you could make, right? But now it is put back in to a manga-like setting, right? It is fun. He gets a totally original like animation here for eating it. You are eating half a farm, so.
まあ作るのも結構苦労したもんな。その分の見返りもあったというか。
まさか漫画に出てくるようなお肉を本当に食べられるとはね。手で直接持って食べる豪快さは普段の食事ではな
What
か
would
なか味わえ
Saber
ない
think
も
about
のだ
medieval
と。
times? Like, not the time period, but like the dinner show.
とても貴重な体験
I
でした
feel
ね。
she would either love it or like actually get very angry. She'd be like, we did have cutlery. What are you talking about? It's like, Saber, you were King Arthur. I don't think the average person had access to that.
俺もそろそろサンタの準備をしておかねえと。
サンタクロースの準備ですか？ランサー、あんたまさかサンタの存在を信じてるんじゃないでしょうね。
Rin, do we have to tell you about Caldia?
英雄がいるんならサンタくらいいるだろう。じゃなくて、俺がサンタクロースになるんだ。
That's really funny.
ランサーさんが
It's literally like Rin's like, you believe in Santa? Wait. Oh, that's fun.
ソリに乗ったライダーですか。なかなか愉快なことになりそうですね、ランサー。
ちげえよ、全然ちげえよ。商店街のイベントでサンタ役を頼まれてん
Did
だ
they
よ。
literally just pick the first white guy they could find?
あんた、すっかり商店街に溶け込んでるわね。
It's funny because he's never been Santa in
まあ、意外
FGO.
と似合うんじゃない？
But like
そうですね。
Saint Nicholas would
ランサーも
absolutely
背が
be a
高いので、
servant
そ
if
れ
they
なり
haven't
には
already
様になりそうで
committed
す。
to making a bunch of
ただな、
random,
サンタクロースの相棒のト
Santas.
ナカイが見つからなくってよ。さすがにひとっ走りして本物のトナカイを連れてくるわけにもいかねえだろ。
Do caribou even live in
そこで
Japan?
坊主
I
に
don't think
相談な
so.
んだが、お前トナカイになる気はねえか。
は？俺がか？
ちゃんと着ぐるみも用意してあるんだぜ。顔が丸出しのやつ。
嫌だ、絶対に嫌だ。だいたい
This is a One Piece reference.
いや、 サンタにはトナカイがセットなんだって。
This is just a One Piece
ガキ
reference.
どもの夢を壊すわけにはいかねえ
It's
だろ。
very weird to be playing Fate and there's a bunch of One Piece references.
シロがトナカイ。
Wait. The word for reindeer is
なんだよ、
tonakai? Am I hearing that right?
まあまあ、エミヤ君ならきっ
Japanese
と
word
トナカイ
for
の皮だって
reindeer.
華麗に着こなせ
Because
る
if
は
so,
ずよ。
that makes the tanuki jokes. Yeah, tonakai. Well, that makes the
お前楽しんでるだろ。
Chopper's I'm a tanuki
そんなことないわ
make
よ。
more sense.
素敵じゃないの。
Not a
エミ
tanuki.
ヤ君のトナカイ。
Tanukai versus tanuki? Yeah, okay, that's the joke. Tonakai versus tanuki. Yeah,
俺が漏
okay.
れてるぞ、遠坂。
人間をトナカイに見立てるなどと。しかし、シロがトナカイとなるならば、話は別です。私も見てみたいです、先輩。
よっしゃ、満場一致だ。商店街には俺の方から伝えておくからな。今年のクリスマスは俺と坊主で商店街中の子供たちに夢を届けようぜ。
勘弁してくれ。
I'm shocked that this isn't the picture for him, right? No, it's summer instead. Yeah, weird that it just ends up being a big One Piece reference. I don't get it, but I love it. Every now and then, my favorite things just kind of combine. December has descended upon the Emiya home. Lancer greets Shiro, who has returned from shopping. Well, it's a common occurrence now. Shiro decides to mess with Lancer, who has been bugging him about when the Osechis will be ready. Sounds good. And he does have a unique costume too, right? We'll need to see that. I don't think we've ever seen him in a kimono. He's been in a variety of weirdo outfits, you know. Again, being the servant probably with the most 3D models, because he's in Extra, he's in Extella, he's in Extella Link, he's in Unlimited Codes, he's in Samurai Remnant, he's in this, right? A version of him is in Prisma Ilia 3DS, which we will play one day. Tiger Coliseum Upper.
ただいま、セイバー。
Capsule Servants. It's not really a 3D model, but
おう、坊主。
right,
邪
like
魔してるぜ。
it's
あ
their
もう来てたのか。
hello. What? Yes.
言っただ
That
ろ。
was
先に
weird.
坊主の家に行ってるって。で、も
Why
う
did
買
my
い物は終わ
controller
ったのか。
disconnect?
さっき外で会った
Very
時は
strange.
まだ随分と買うものがある様子だったが。
Maybe someone in a
まあ、
room
レ
nearby
ジの
tried
た
to
めの買い出し
connect.
とおせち料理の
I
材
am
料
in an
はちゃん
apartment.
と揃ったよ。
なあ、今日は俺にもおせちってのも食わせてくれ
You're
るんだ
apparently
な。
part of the family now, so
約
you're
束だから
apparently
な。
the older brother to our
ランサーの
older
分の食
sister.
材
Well,
もちゃんと買って
you're
きた
the brother to our older sister.
去
Let's
年
go
は
with
食い
that.
損ねちまったからよ。ずっと気になって仕方なかったぜ。酒も上等なやつを揃えておいたし、どこからでもかかってきやがるってんだ。
ランサー、悪いが、今のままじゃおせちを食べさ
It'd
せ
be
る
so
ことは
funny
で
if
きな
the
い。
final one is just an intervention with
食べさせられる
how
とは
bad he drinks.
どういうことだ。
おせちっていうのはな、みんなで大掃除をしたり、年末のあれこれを済ませた後に振る舞われるんだ。
Oh,
食べる
interesting.
タイミングは地域によって違うらしいが、大体は正月の朝に食べることが多い。つまり、年の瀬にみんなで頑張った後に食べる料理ってことになる。
ちなみに私は大掃除を手伝いました。
ああ、ありがとう、セイバー。おかげで早めに片付いて助かったよ。
マジかよ。こういう時は抜け目がねえな、騎士王。
働かざる者食うべからず。ランサーにもしっかり働いてもらうぞ。
へへ、おせちのためなら仕方ねえ。一肌でも二肌でも脱ごうじゃねえか。で、俺は何を手伝えばいいんだ？掃除か？洗濯か？
I
イ
don't
ノ
think-
シシでも飼ってくるか？
Don't think there's many boars. No, I just wanted you to help me make the Osechi. I finished cleaning the house with Saber. This was laundry with Sakura. Sorry, Lancer, but that means
大
you.
掃除はセイバーと済ませたし、洗濯もさくらと終わらせた。悪いけどランサーには。
つうことはイノシシだな。ちょっくら山行って大物を飼ってくるぜ。
It'd be really
ま、
funny if we
そんなことだ
actually
ろうと思ったぜ。
used
イノシシ
boar
を狩るっつう
in
な冗談
his
だ。
asechi, but it's not. We get lobster
驚いたろ。
because he's a fisherman
か
too.
らかおうと思ったら、あんたのは冗談に聞こえないぞ。それで、おせち作り手伝ってくれるのか？
おう、じゃんじゃん任せとけ。
Alrighty. Ooh,
今回
you
は
okay, game?
今年最後を
Having
締
a
めく
bit
く
of
る
a
にふさわ
problem.
しい
All right, let's
正
just
月
look
の
at
定
the
番、おせち
new
料理
thing
に
he
挑戦する
adds.
ぞ。
Right?
おせち料理はハードルが
Let's see
高く感じ
here.
るけど、
Burdock,
一品一品見てみる
Kinton,
と、実はそれほど
Buri
難しくないんだ。
teriyaki, fried spiny
ダンサーの
lobster.
豪快な性格そのま
Party
まに
personalities run
伊
that,
勢海老を
make a
丸
whole
ごと
deep
使った
fried
フライを
spiny
加えよう。
lobster. Spiny lobsters must be fresh. If possible, buy live spiny lobsters. You have to have them shucked at a seafood store if you don't know
伊
how.
勢海老の
Oh,
殻は
good.
硬いし、
They got
包
hard
丁で
shells,
さ
but
ばこ
they're
うと
easy
す
to
ると
manage.
大変だけど、
Wear gloves, soak them in
キッチンバ
ice
サミを
water
使う
to
と
slow
楽
them.
にさばけるんだよな。
Oh. Always wear gloves. You'll get hurt if you use your bare hands. Lobsters grow weak in cold water, but liven up in warm salt water. Insert the knife between the head and body to pierce the tendons. Twist. Oh my god. Like, I know. I'm gonna be real. I can't do this. I watched my family do it once where we bought live lobster. They were wrapped in newspaper and like in the back of the car. And my family was like, well, what do we do now that they're alive? And it's like, you just take them home. And, we did it. But we were also like, man, it feels bad. Like, I'm not like an activist or anything, but I really have trouble with the whole keeping them alive and then stabbing them and twisting and pulling. Like, I can't do that. Rinse with water, cut into the leg joint. Well, he's dead now, right? I hope so. Peel, then cut the membrane to tail. Insert a spoon or butter knife between the shell and the meat to separate them. Rinse in cold water. Boil the head in hot water and remove liquids. Okay, what do we do if it's already shucked? If the back vein is still in, remove it with a knife. Yeah, do this because that's where the poop is, apparently. Right? I've learned about that. I think that's the poop area. Cut into pieces. Yeah, okay, yeah, just do it. Just cut it into pieces. It's much easier. Mix flour, egg, and water. Coat it with flour, batter, breadcrumbs. Flour, batter, breadcrumbs. Deep fry. When the oil bubbles appear smaller and make a light crackling sound, turn up the heat, remove it. Serve with the fried tail with the boiled head. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I also don't like lobster that much, like as a flavor. Artificial crab, artificial lobster. I'll stick with that, They are just kind of big bugs of the ocean, right? It's not into it, personally. Okay, we'll start with the stuff here. We'll read the new stuff, but most of this is roughly the same. How fast are we doing? Nice and big chunks. Okay. Easy peasy. I say as I got 2 grates. Oh, a little faster. Okay. Yeah, hit that button. Yeah, wow, 5,000 already. Again, the point values are just cranked up for this. I mean, if you want to grind, I guess like this is the best way to do it. It is now time for the beans. Okay, boil the black soybeans. Let's do this. Lobster's another one of those things too that when you look like the history of it, like it was something that was like not food for like it was peasant food at first, like ribs. It was just like, oh, we got the lobsters in the fishing nets. Oh, throw them back, right? And now it's like, man, lobsters, like that's the expensive stuff. It is just how times change, right? Okay. 4,000 at least. Oh, no. That's fine. We did really good on the first one. Okay. Next up. Fry the yellowtail. This is an easy one for big points. Yep. Get that going. said let's get that going. I said let's get it going. There we go. That was almost not perfect. Okay, we can get it going pretty quickly here. Yeah. There we go. I do have some salmon chunks I still gotta cook with. I got some soy sauce stuff I can cook it up with, and that should be good. Right? Again, I don't cook with fish super often, so when I do, I want to make it real good. Alright. One more? Are you serious? We're gonna get like 5,500 points from this. Are you crazy? 5,600, that's ridiculous. That's so many points. That's so many points. What's next? Pita gobo, yep, fry him up. Oh, he said something about doing the lobster. Bring out the lobster. Okay, you'll bring out the lobster. It's like it really has become like a status symbol food. And like, I'm just not interested in it. Maybe again it is growing up away from oceans, right? Just don't have it often. I know my family, whenever we're by like, we go to Mexico and they'll be like trying to get like fresh lobster brought into like, you know, buy it in the morning, you know, literally go out to the fishermen and they try and buy it fresh. Like they've done it a few times. Not into that. All right, chestnut and beans. Okay. Then he'll keep doing the spiny lobster. Okay. It's an easy one. It's been a while since we've done this one. B, X, B, Y, B, Y, X, Y, B, Y. Look at that. Big points, right? Hell yeah, big points. We got enough. We got this. Our fifth, the chestnut kintin, is done. The next item is the sixth one, the main meal of our sechi. This time around, time to deep fry the spiny lobster. You've already dusted and crumbed spiny lobster. Does the spiny mean a lot for this? They keep saying it. Right? Maybe. Oh. Oh, it's like just a chunk of meat? Oh, okay. This is different than what I kind of expected from it, honestly. It's good. Like this I would probably eat more than like a full piece of it. Like I'm not into like, again, the like just the big full chunk of lobster. Okay. A little soon on that one, but hey, we still got 5,300. We did good. We did good. One piece a little undercooked, that's fine. Send that one home in a doggy bag to Shinji. Look at that. 31. Points. I'll set you with fried spiny lobster. Oh, that looks really good, buddy. Oh, and you got that version too? How long till the new year? Beach episode unlocked. Yay. There we go. Dongus Unlockus. We do it. Special episode. Nice. Alright. Is there a gay bulk somewhere? I'm looking for a gay bulk. They gotta put a little gay bulk in somewhere. No? Really?
It's
It's kind of grim to like be eating, just grabbing out parts of the body from it. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, you look good in that, buddy.
もう俺が教えることはなくなってきたんじゃないか?
Well, that's the last thing we're cooking in the game, huh? I just realized. Nice. I like that. He's like, nah, I look cool though.
ちょうどいいサイズがあってよかったな、ランサー。
おう、何やら忙しそう
Is
に
it-
していたが、
I was gonna say, is it
立派な
Kiritsugu's
着物を
size?
用意してくれたタイガの姉ちゃんには
I
感謝
wonder
し
if
ない
that's
とな。
Kiritsugu's.
そうだな。
I
後
wonder.
で改めてお礼しに行くか。
That or she just had some on hand.
私の着物もどうでしょう。
It's
似合
cute.
っていますか？
The ribbon's cute.
ああ、よく似合ってるよ、セイバ
And in
ー。
the end, it still does the
ありがとうございます。
canon ship.
それでは私はタイガのお手伝いに行ってきますね。
ああ、気をつけてな。
おいおい坊主、鼻の下伸びちゃいねえか。
Ah.
正月早々うるさいな。
それにしてもこいつがジャパニーズ正月ってやつか。街は静かだが楽しげな雰囲気は伝わってくるぜ。今日は朝からおせちや雑煮を食べて、こうして着物も着て、あ、こんな風に異文化を体験するのもなかなかいいもんだ。
That's one of the cool things about being a servant
あん
is
た
you
も
get
似合って
to
るぞ、その着物。
see cultures and times and
よ
all that stuff
誰
way
にもねえこと言い
beyond
やがって。
when you
そういや
were.
さっきタイガの姉ちゃんが、
藤姉がどうしたんだ？
ああ、おせちを食ってる時にちらっと言ってたんだが、おせちってのは中の料理に一つ一つ意味があるって聞いたんだが、本当か？
What does lobster represent?
それなら本当だよ。ほとんどの料理にはそれぞれ
Does the
願いが
lobster
込められてる。
represent please leave my house?
おう、ずいぶん縁起のいいもんだったんだな。
例えば、ブリは出世魚だから、
Fish that goes by different names as it ages. That's really interesting. A business thrive. Well, that's good for him. That's good for him.
そいつはいいや。食えば食うほど幸運がやってくるってな。そんな縁起物を残して帰っちまったら罰が当たっちまう。仕方ねえから食べきるまでは坊主のところで厄介になるぜ。
おいおい。
I'm real curious about where you live.
いいじゃねえか。
I mean, we know you apparently live with Karen and Bazit, but is it the weird house that they stay in? I wonder.
料理でも何でも任せろって。それにしても俺と坊主も随分と仲良くなったもんだぜ。
Please bring up the fact that you killed him.
そりゃ違いね。
I was really hoping just for a final drop of like, man, you wouldn't believe that I was the one who killed you. Just for, again, those people who play this and don't know what fate is, because that would have been the funniest final drop for them to go, what is fate about? Oh, that would have been so good. I don't think anyone would buy the DLC or get this far without understanding it all at this point, though. Alright, well, first off, we have the New Year's one, and then after that, we'll do the extra episode. The time for ringing in the New Year with drinks is over, yet Young Lancer is still around after New Year's as he helps with chores at the Emiya home. She has become completely accustomed to having Lancer at home. That's very weird to think about. And again, didn't he live with them for a bit in one of the routes? Right? There was a little bit where he's with them. I forgot about that, yeah. Hey. The morning birds are singing. And he's just chilling out here. Oh, you're literally doing laundry with us. You are just part of our house now. Oh. What do you... He's literally doing laundry with him.
それなら卵を焼くのを頼めるか？
おう、任せとけ。
私はテーブルの準備をしておきますね、シロ。
ああ、頼むセイバー。
ごちそうさん。今日もうまい飯をありがとうよ、坊主。しかし正月っつないいな。飯もうまいし、のんびりできる。おせちだろ、雑煮も食ったし、ちらし寿司なんかもうまかったな。
ランサーはお餅をたくさん食べていましたね。
You sure eat a lot for someone who doesn't need to eat.
砂糖醤油も良かったな。
Easy to remember, easy to
バターで食う
forget.
のも良かった。
Food is just a
そういや、
bonus.
あの鏡餅ってやつはいつ食うんだ？
鏡開きは明日。七草がゆを食べてから。って、
どうかしましたか、シロ？
いや、すっかり馴染んでたから忘れてたけど。なあランサー、あんたいつ帰るつもりなんだ？
Yeah, right?
なんだ坊主、俺が言っちゃ問題でもあるのか？
言っちゃ悪いってことはないが。
確かにランサーがいる
He's
ことに
just
随分慣れ
invaded
て
the
しまっていま
house.
した。
おせちを食べきるまで家にいてもいいって坊主も言ってたじゃねえか。
確かに言ったが、おせちはとっくに食べきっただろ。アルバイトの予定も入ってるんじゃないのか。
Oh my god, dude, did you quit?
まあ予定は入ってるっちゃ入ってる。でもよ、ここにいると毎日うまい飯が食えるし、このまま坊主んちで世話にな
Why
るの
don't
も
you teach Bassett how to
悪くねえ
do
ん
it?
だよね。坊主と料理すんのも楽しいしよ。
おいランサー、まさか本当にこのまま居つくつもりなのか？
なんと、そうなのですか、ランサー？
Again, it's easy to forget Riders also here.
そうだな。
We would have so many people from across time in one place.
良いのですか、シロ？
いや、ダメってことはないが、部屋もあるにはあるし。
悪い悪い、冗談だよ冗談。だからそんなに悩むなって。
あのな、驚かせるなよ。
この家は居心地がいいからつい長居しちまったな。坊主の飯もうまいしよ。サバンとは飯を食う必要はねえ。
You have a very
だ
homey
からずっと適
atmosphere,
当なものを食ってきたが、
very maternal
坊主の
feeling.
飯を食うとさ、
right?
ちゃんと飯を食いたいっつう気持ちになるんだよな。
よほどシロのご飯が気に入ったのですね。
当然見てりゃわかるだろう。実はもう荷物はまとめてある。バイトの時間になったらそのまま帰ら
Just
せ
the
てもら
fact
う
you stayed over a few days is weird to begin
そうだっ
with.
たのか。それならそうと言ってくれればよかったのに。
坊主たちとの暮らしも案外楽しくってな。ちいとばかし言い出しづらくなってよ。
ランサ
世話になったな坊主。
ー。いや、なんだかんだ言いつつ、いつも料理を手伝ってもらってこっちも助かった。
坊主がそこまで言ってくれんなら腕を振るった甲斐があったってもんよ。しかしまあ最近はずっと坊主に料理を教わっていたわけだがよ。俺たちもまあいろいろあった中だが、
Oh,
こんなことを
we've
や
got
る
a
なんて
pretty spotty
夢にも思わなかった
relationship given the circumstances.
まったく
Oh, twist of
何の
fate, I
因
like
果だ
that.
ろうな。
Yeah, that's as close as we're gonna get
ランサーに料理を教えることに
them
なるとは
addressing the fact
考え
that
てもい
he
なかったよ。
stabbed and killed him.
でも、ランサーも
That's
随
so
分と
funny.
上達したよな。
Even the fact that they slightly
Oh,
approach it is
簡単な料理なら
really funny.
自分一人で作れるだろ。
ああ、そうだな。こうして覚えたこともいつか全部なく
You
なっちま
better
うかもし
register
れねえ
this
が、
knowledge in the
坊主
Throne
と
of
の料理に
Heroes.
柄にもなくのめり込んじまっ
It's
て、
not gonna happen.
ついついここまで教わっちまった。
そりゃよかった。俺も教えた甲斐があったよ。
おう、坊主も最高の師匠だったぜ。でもな、一つだけこれに関しちゃ嘘はつけねえ。さすがに毎日料理を作るのは俺の性には合わねえようだ。この点、毎日飯を食わなくてもいいサーバントは便利でよかったと思うぜ。
ランサーらしいな。
それによ、料理を教わった今ならわかるぜ。
Yeah, again, right? That idea of it's the everyday part, which is the crazy part for him.
まったく褒めても何も出ないからな。
おいおい、照れんなって。本心から言ってんだからよ。
それならまた料理しに来いよ。食べるだけでもたまになら歓迎する
Bring
からさ。
Bassett next time.
そういう坊主もうちの魚屋をひいきに頼むぜ。買いに来た時にはサービスしてやるからよ。
またいい魚が入ったら教えてくれ。
おう。おっと、そろそろバイトに行く時間だな。そんじゃ世話になったな。
ああ、気をつけて。
I want her to be like,
最後の
thank
最後まで
God
騒
he's
がしい
gone.
男でしたね。
あ
もしかして少し寂しいのではないですか、シロ。
あ、まあどうせすぐに遊びに来るだろう。今はセイバーたちとのんびり過ごしたいかな。
はい。
He's like, it's good. You know, he's a bro, but
今年もよ
there's
ろしくお願
only
い
room
し
for
ます。
one guy in this
Ah.
house.
今年もよろしく。って、おい、ランサー。荷物
Wah
忘れてるぞ。
wah.
ああ、これは寂しがる暇もなさそうですね。
Oh, Lancer. Anyways, skipping the credits. Okay, there we go. So, let us go do the other one, and then we'll see the real credits there. So we have down here... Swimming at the beach with our friends! One hot summer's day, Lancer suddenly drops by with an invitation to go swimming at the beach. Shira and the others are a little unsure, but they decide to accept the invitation. I mean, why not? It is really funny. The beach episode does not come from the girls, but from him. I'm going to be real. I feel like everything about today's menu is like female gaze oriented. That's G-A-Z-E, not G-A-Y-S, by the way. It really does feel like it, and I think it is just because it's about a man cooking and like 4 women usually. Like that is female gaze, right? It is. So I can kind of see why the fan service would come from that and not from, you know, anything involving the girls.
海に来て。
何ですか、やぶから棒に。
また釣りでもしたいのか？
いや、釣りもいいんだが、海水浴シーズンってのは夏だけだろ。
Will Saber bring up the fact that
冬の海でも十分ではありませんか。
she can't?
あ、いや、見てる方がきついからやめてくれ。
要するにみんなと海で泳いだりビーチバレーやスイカ割りをして遊びたいってことでしょ。
ほう、スイカ割りですか。
そうよ。何セイバー、スイカ割りやってみたいの？
以前テレビで見たことがありますが、目隠し程度で的を
Yeah,
外すとは
you'll
不甲斐ない。
use like your sense of food to get to, you know.
遊びですから。皆さんとやったらきっと盛り上がると思います。
そうだな。暑い日も続いてるし、みんなで海水浴ってのもいいんじゃないか。
ほう、坊主も水着の姉ちゃんに興味ありと。だったら。
I mean, in Hollow Ataraxia, we do other stuff with them in their swimsuits.
それ
This
は
is
本
more.
当ですか、シロ。
俺が興味あるのはそっちじゃない。
She's like, wait, for
も
real?
っと普通に楽しみましょうね。普通に。私も
You
と
know,
っても楽しみ
again,
で
this
す。
is very much not for that.
若干不純なものは感じるけど、さくらとセイバーが行くなら私も行こうかしら。
ジョーちゃんたちも乗り気じゃねえか。よし坊主、ここはパーッと行こうぜ。
The day of the beach trip. Wow, I love how you can really see this being hand-drawn
あ
art.
と少しです。
任せてください。ストライクエア。はあ。
That's literally just like, yeah, like one of her cries there.
お、
That is her
盛り上がってる
outfit
みてえだ
from,
な。
that's like her swimsuit in, Yeah, it's like her
昨日の夜か
proper
ら
summer
楽し
swimsuit
み
in
にしてたぐ
FGO.
らいだからな。
That's good art too.
そりゃおてんばな騎士王様だこと。で、坊主は嬢ちゃんたちに混ざらなくていいのか？
俺はここで座ってるだけで十分かな。
No, you're not. You're
荷物番も
buried in
必
the
要だし。
ground, dude. We see you.
へん。そんじゃ荷物番
I'm a
だから
bit sad you're
ちょ
not
っと
wearing
付き合って
your
もらおう
super
か。
garish
嫌
Hawaiian
な予
shirt.
感がするのは俺の気のせいか。
いいからいいから。ちょっと砂
Oh,
の
here
上
we
で
go.
仰向けに寝そべってみな。
あ、こうか？
そうそう。あとはこれを。そら！
うわ、おい、何すんだランサ
All
ー。
at once?
おいおい動くなよ。せっかく持った砂が落ちるじゃねえか。
じっとしてたらあんたに埋められるだろう。
いいんだよそれで。おとなしく埋められとけって。坊主は日頃から何かと力が入りすぎてんだ。
Yeah, nothing more relaxing than being put in Gaara's sand burial jutsu, am I right?
ランサー。だからって砂に埋める必要あるのか？あ、こら、人の腹の上で城を作るな。
That's fun. That's just a fun, dumb event. I am happy that this game exists. It is the slice of life stuff every franchise needs. Alright. Well, I'll let it play actually out this time. I won't edit out the theme here, just because it's a good one to wrap it up with. This game is I'm not going to say it's a hidden gem, but it is so deep in lore and mythos and spin-off media, and like there's so much to it that is making it be a game for very few people. However, it is absolutely for me. This game is very Tanner coded. Like, it is astonishingly Tanner coded. It feels like a game someone made for me, you know? It doesn't feel like a game made for a general audience. And I want more games like this, right? These little curated experiences, you know, telling a little story. I think that's the future of gaming. Much as I love the big quadruple A, you know, Fate Extra Record being like a total crazy thing. Like, hey, cool. But at the same time, these little things are a lot of fun. I am very happy I played this. I was going to play this on release originally, and it just got pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. But I feel like this, being able to like cook the food and do it as I kind of want. I originally wanted to cook like all the recipes. Yeah, it's not happening. Oh, look at him. But like, you know, I feel like it worked out really well for what I wanted. I'm assuming his ponytail is straight down, because otherwise it almost looks like he's missing it. But this is such a great game, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I know there's a lot of people who watched it just because they were like, I can't get this in my region, or some just straight didn't know it existed. You know, shoutouts to the localization team. You guys did pretty good. There was a couple of things, but, you know, look at him. Oh, look at him. He's doing the, oh. It's wholesome. It's so wholesome. Like, the manga and the anime were already wholesome. We need a season 2. But, like, this just feels so much more. It's astonishingly wholesome. Right? No bad vibes allowed. We just out here having the time of our lives. Type Moon, you changed my life. For the better for sure. I'm very happy about this. Thank you all for watching, of course. That said, we gotta look at the gallery. It's not my most popular Fate series, but again, it's so deep in the minds that gives a little bit of a cozy atmosphere. Okay, so look at all that. All that's done. Memory album. I think got a couple more here, right? Chewing Oh, did she have a little burpee? I'm sleepy. And yeah, she's chewing. And of course it's delicious, smug. Toast to good food. Nope. Drinking buddies promise. Look at him! Gee, Lancer, how come Mom lets you have 2 manga meats? Beneath the harvest moon. Again, what a weird face. Japanese New Year, looks good, buddy. Cooking brings us together. I like this one. Ain't seen that before. What is that meant to be? This time I'll be the chef. Just leave it to me. Look at him. He's ready to go. Alright. Swimming at the beach with our friends, and how long till the new year ending? That's a good one there, too. I love this one, though. This one's so good. Wait, what? Oh, special, yeah. Great art. Great art. So good. And again, what we can also do is we can go to the closet. I think I've unlocked all the outfits, but mostly because you gotta work with them to really grind them out. Not that I really feel like I wanted to ever change them, because I just felt like they always fit better with whatever they were like wearing canonically, you know? And you can get them to do the stuff. You can go,
なんかミスったか？上等だ。
right, different things.
らっしゃい。
Yarashai, yeah. What else we got?
しまった。
Literally, oh shit.
うん。
What do we got with this? We got loading.
本当に？なるほどね。
Right, just the little animations. It's fun. It's fun. It keeps saying new, but I don't. Oh, it's because of the outfits there, probably. And we got ourselves a little cookbook. Right, we got all the ones here, including the manga meat. What a recipe. Oil, water. Right, it's just chicken drum. It's pork belly. Okay. Mixed condiments. Right. I'm gonna be honest. I could make this. Right. I could. Maybe for Christmas this year. Nah, people think I'm weird. Do we even go into practice? I don't think we've ever gone into this menu. Yeah, it's just here's the different games, right? Yeah. And then settings. I mean, might as well check before we go, right? The voices, the license. What a weird menu. Right? Anyways, that's that. What a fun time. Thank you all for joining me on this culinary journey. If they ever make a sequel, they will never make a sequel. But if they do, ya boy will be there, right? If they do more anime, ya boy will be there. I would do manga reading, but honestly, there's other stuff that's like way more pressing. Like I really need to get back to some light novels mostly. But we'll see. We'll see in the future, right? Who knows? Maybe when I run out of content, I'll be like, well, time to read today's menu stuff, right? Thank you all for watching, guys. I will see you then for some more Let's Play. Whatever fate stuff comes our way. And we'll see you then for some more. Ciao. Please pick up Fate Stay Night on the Switch and Steam. Bye.
よっ